Welcome to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat, featuring today IMS Vocab, Episode 94. Words 2326 to 2355. Let us begin. Word 2326 is incidentally, spelling Incidentally, meaning without intention. Example: the visiting professor incidentally mentioned that the syllabus would change, which left the entire batch of UPSC aspirants silently anxious. Word 2327 is incinerate, spelling Incinerate, meaning to reduce to ashes. Example: the municipal carbon crediting plant in Pune incinerates dry leaf waste at high heat, but nearby apartment residents complain of heavy smoke. Word 2328 is incipience, spelling Incipience, meaning beginning. Example: the incipience of the IPL mega auction saw each franchise owner bidding nervously for big-name stars on the very first morning. Word 2329 is incipient, spelling Incipient, meaning initial. Example: the physiotherapist detected an incipient rotator cuff tear and immediately stopped the fast bowler from throwing any further overs in the Ranji match. Word 2330 is incisor, spelling Incisor, meaning a front or cutting tooth. Example: the young patient chipped a front incisor on a hard gajak piece during Lori, and the Bhopal dentist had to fit a ceramic cap. Etymology note: words 2327, 2328, 2329, and 2338 share the Latin incipere, meaning to begin, from in plus capere, meaning to take hold. Incinerate is a cousin from sinus, meaning ash. An incisor is a tooth that takes the first bite. The act of incipience is a project taking its first hold. One root about taking hold shapes beginnings, teeth, and even fire, reducing matter into ash. Word 2331 is incite, spelling Incite, meaning to rouse to a particular action. Example: the arrested student union leader was booked for attempting to incite the campus crowd to block the main gate during the fee hike protest. Word 2332 is incitement, spelling Incitement, meaning that which moves to action or serves as an incentive or stimulus. Example: the fiery speech served as incitement for the stone pelters beyond the border village, who began assembling within minutes of the rally. Word 2333 is incoercible, spelling Incoercible, meaning incapable of being forced, constrained, or compelled. Example: the tribal folk singer had an artistic spirit so incoercible that no record label could ever dictate his song choices. Word 2334 is incoherence, spelling Incoherence, meaning one of connection or agreement, as of parts or ideas in thought, speech, etc. Example: the student's answer paper displayed such incoherence that the examiner asked him to explain his own theory in a follow-up Viva session. Word 2335 is incoherent, spelling Incoherent, meaning not logically coordinated as to parts, elements, or details. Example: after 12 straight hours of overnight study, his PowerPoint presentation to the MBA class became thoroughly incoherent by the end. Word 2336 is incombustible, spelling Incombustible, meaning that cannot be burned. Example: the fire-resistant and officially incombustible stage curtain at the Mumbai Auditorium passed safety inspection after the earlier material failed a flame test. Word 2337 is incomparable, spelling Incomparable, meaning matchless. Example: The late Ghazal singer's voice was simply incomparable, and every remix album that followed it only proved the point further. Word 2338 is incompatible. Spelling Incompatible, meaning discordant. Example. The two business partners discovered their risk appetites were incompatible and decided to split before the new financial year. Word 2339 is incompetence. Spelling Incompetence, meaning general lack of capacity or fitness. Example. The medical council suspended the doctor's license, citing gross incompetence after a botched appendix surgery made national headline news. Word 2340 is incompetence. Spelling Incompetence, meaning not having the abilities desired or necessary for any purpose. Example. The contract clearly mentioned that an inactive employee beyond a year would be considered incompetent for any further supervisory role. Quick tip: notice how many words 2,333 through 2,030 carry the in plus cohere, combust, compare, compet stems. The absolute prefix in negates the whole root. Incoherent signals ideas that fail to hang together, from the Latin cohere, to stick. Incompatible comes from compatibilo, able to suffer with, meaning two organisms that cannot sit alongside each other peacefully. Word family, across words 2342 through 2350 lies a long, incomprehensible to incontrovertible stretch, all sharing the Latin in prefix meaning not, paired with a distinct second root. Incongruous comes from congruere, meaning to agree. Inconsistent comes from sistere, meaning to stand. Inconstant comes from constare, meaning to stand firm. Incontrovertible comes from controvertiere, meaning to turn against. The shared in negation, but the second half always decides the flavor. Word 2341 is incomplete. Spelling Incompletely, meaning lacking some element, part, or adjunct necessary or required. Example. The passport official rejected the renewal form because the supporting documents folder was incomplete and missing a single self-attested Aadhaar copy. Word 2342 is incomprehensible. Spelling Incomprethensible, meaning not understandable. Example. His decision to leave a plum EEM placement and join a Hilltown ashram was incomprehensible to every single classmate in his graduating batch. Word 2343 is incompressible. Spelling Incomprethensible, meaning resisting all attempts to reduce volume by pressure. Example. The hydraulic press demo at the ISRO lab showed that a sealed, incompressible fluid still transmits strong force for a robotic arm. Word 2344 is inconceivable. Spelling Inconceive, meaning incomprehensible. Example. 2 decades ago, running a citywide video verification system was inconceivable, but it now runs across every police station in Indore. Word 2345 is incongruous. Spelling Incongrous, meaning unsuitable for the time, place, or occasion. Example, wearing sunglasses inside the dimly lit Gurdwara felt incongruous, and the host politely guided the visitor to take them off. Word 2346 is inconsequential. Spelling Inconsequential, meaning valueless. Example. The critic dismissed the film as inconsequential, saying it added nothing new to the existing genre of small-town coming-of-age dramas. Word 2347 is inconsiderable. Spelling Inconsiderable, meaning small in quantity or importance. Example. The deduction for printing charges was inconsiderable, so the small legal client barely noticed the thin line at the bottom of his bill. Word 2348 is inconsistent. Spelling Inconsistency, meaning Contradictory. Example. The court found the star witnesses' two statements inconsistent and told the city prosecutor to rebuild on stronger, firmer evidence. Word 2349 is inconstant. Spelling: INCONSTANT. Meaning: changeable. Example. He was inconstant in his tablet study routine, scoring high one week and badly the next, with no reliable pattern across an entire semester. Word 235E is incontrovertible. Spelling: INCONTROVERTIBLE, meaning indisputable. Example. The captured CCTV footage was incontrovertible proof that the bank heist happened exactly as the investigating officer had reconstructed in her early report. Memory aid. Among the in words from 234.1 onward, the beginning cluster was called incom, from the Latin comparer meaning to set side by side. Incomparable means beyond comparison. Incompatible means unable to stand together comfortably. Incompetent means not standing up to the required standard. Picture a market lane where incompatible items jam side by side, a portrait of the in-wedge that negates every tolerable close arrangement. Thank you for listening to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat.